So is Designrr worth the price? Now, before we decide whether or not Designrr is actually worth the money, let's have a look at what Designrr can do for you. Now, if you say, for example, are a product creator, or you want to have a lead magnet that you want to be able to have people join up to your email list, or if you want to be able to sell something online, for example, on Amazon, or it could even be, say, for example, your own website, and you want to be able to create an ebook, then you can do that. If you want to create your own private label rights ebook, you can do that too. You'll just need to copy and paste all the text into a Word document so that you can give away the source file if you wanted to. So you can do all of that through Word Genie. However, is it still worth the price? Let's have a look. Okay, so what are the sort of things you can do? First of all, you can generate with Word Genie. Now, Word Genie in Designrr is the AI aspect of it, and it will create the entire ebook for you. You just give it a prompt, go through a few steps, and then, hey presto, a few minutes later, it will create an entire ebook for you. Now, I can quickly show you what one of those look like, and I'll just click on that, and it will quickly bring up one of the ones that I previously created. Now, it does everything for you. You can choose the actual book design, and it will put the title and everything on the book design. The only thing it doesn't do is to put content on the back cover, but there's a way around that. You can get it to do that as well. I'm just going to pause the video until it's finished loading. This is the ebook that I previously created using Designrr. It was using Word Genie. Have a look at this. You can actually see what it's created. I recently added this to it. All I had to do was click on that, then choose table of contents. Once I did that, and because it had already created all the content for me, it just created the entire thing. There's the entire table of contents ready to go. I didn't even have to touch that. It did it all for me. That's amazing. Now over here, you've also got your headers and your footers. You also have your cover as well. You can change that up if you wish to. It doesn't have to remain that way. Now you can also go down and have a quick look at the various things. You have your chapters, and it goes right through, all the way through as you go, and have a look. There's another chapter just there. Okay, so I'm just going to get out of here now, and we can have a quick look at other things it can do. Now you can also create audio books, and now you get credits. I'll go to my account, and I'll also block off some of my details here. But if you go down here, you'll see here I've got 100,000 credits left. So I can use up 100,000 credits for my audiobook. Now, if I want to do transcription minutes, I've got 240 credits for that. And then I've got, looks like, fair use policy for the Word Genie. So it doesn't have a limit on that. Down here, as you can see, I've got 100,000 credits. And if I want to buy some more, I can. I can buy more for the audiobook if I want to use an audiobook. I haven't created an audiobook. It could be worth trying. You've also got your transcription minutes. And you also have fair use policy for Word Genie. Let's go back over here to home. Let's have a quick look at what else you can do. You can do PDF flip books. You can import from Google Docs. You can start from scratch if you want to. You can import from a blog or URL, which is what it was originally designed for, and start with templates. You have a look over here. We can also import docs and also import PDFs, import from video. So if you have a video you'd like to have transcribed and popped into an ebook, that can do that as well. And you can also import from YouTube, which is fantastic. And over here you can import from podcasts. So you can do all of this in this particular area. Now these are just some of the ones I've created. All right, so let's have a quick look at the pricing. Pricing of this is, I've got a special link down below, by the way. If you can click on the link down below, you can actually get this for a reduced price of $27. Let's scroll down and have a quick look. And the pricing for this is $27 one-time payment. Now, let me show you how to actually use it. Let's go back over here. Let's go over here and go Word Genie. Try it now. Now over here, this tool will generate your ebook, title, outline, description, and the first paragraph of each chapter based on your chosen niche. When the AI will finish generating your ebook, you'll be able to edit your new ebook, add more content, and publish it. Now you can do that if you wish to. Say for example, it only does a paragraph or two. You can get Word Genie to add more content to that particular page. Let's go here to next. You can add the title. You then choose the language. I'm choosing to keep it in English. Now I'm going to just pause the video while I think about a title. I decided to call this one AI, PLR's best friend. How AI is revolutioning PLR content. Now let's just go here. Go next. And we'll just wait a moment and let it go do its thing. I may have to pause it. There we are. Now this is where you can choose the topic. Choose your sub-niche. AI PLR content's best friend. Okay, so I'm going to just choose that one. AI powered content tools for PLR providers. Enhance PLR content quality with AI editing software. You can choose that one as well. Automating. So that'll probably do. Those two will do me. So let's go next. The audience. Now this is who you want to be able to contact. Entrepreneurs. Online entrepreneurs. Let's go have a look at the next point. Choose the titles from suggestion. AI Unleashed, transforming PLR content for online entrepreneurs. The AI Advantage, elevating your PLR content strategy. That's not bad. I think actually that one sort of says it better than the others. Content Revolution, how AI is enhancing PLR for entrepreneurs. Okay. That says it all. All right, so let's go move on to the next one. So how should we actually create this book? Should it be informative, encouraging, constructive, professional, enthusiastic, humorous, inspirational, educational, sincere, or playful? I think informative is perfectly right for that particular one. Most popular themes. So you got self-development, digital marketing, business development, and sales. You got writing non-fiction would be another one you want to choose. And then you might want to go author. You could consider e-commerce, but blogging might be better. And you could also choose advertising. I think those will do. And then we're going to go next. So this is essentially the chapters in which it'll create. So let's now move on down the bottom here. Tip, proofread the text. Word Genie is powered by AI and can make mistakes. You should go through the text before moving on to the next step. All right, I'm just going to say yes to that for the sake of this video. Word Genie is generating content. It may take a few minutes. So I'm just going to pause the video. Oh, hang on. As you'll see, this is actually going to create the outline and a little bit of content directly underneath it. So I'm just going to pause the video. And once it's finished, I'll show you what it looks like. Let me just quickly take you through what it looks like to start off with. This is chapter 1, and it's done way more than just a single paragraph. This is chapter 2. Once again, it's done more than a single paragraph. Chapter 3 is now doing the benefits of using that. And now it'll go down here to automating research and idea generation. Then it's going to do all of these as well. So this is why it's going to take a while, because it's going through section by section, adding the content as we go. Okay, now let's have a look at how this is looking right now. So this is obviously just the outline of what it looks like. So this is not how you actually receive it. It looks much better than this, as I showed you earlier. So as you can see, this is the content it's created, and it's a very long ebook. This is something you could easily sell and sell for a profit. So let's go now, choose a template. Now this is the part where you need to be able to find what sort of type of cover you want to be able to use for your ebook, as well as the style of ebook type that you want to do. So you can go through here, have a quick look. You want to get something that's going to match the theme of what you're actually talking about. How to become an SEO expert. It's not bad. That could be used. I think it's a bit cheap looking. I wouldn't use that particular cover. That's a shame, because orange is my favorite color, but I think that just with the writing and all that sort of stuff just looks a bit cheap and nasty. So let's look for one that's going to look a bit... Oh, here we go. Here we go. This one actually looks like it might be perfect for it. So let's just choose this one. And we'll have a look down here and we'll see what type of templates it's going to offer. And see whether it's going to do what I want. I'm hoping it'll have like double columns and things like that. I'll just pause the video until it's finished. Okay, this one doesn't have double columns, which is a shame. Let's move on to another one and see if we can find one which might have a double column. that might work better for this particular one. Scroll, keep looking and see what I can find. I'll pause the video until I find what I'm looking for. Okay, well, I'm having a look at this one. It doesn't have the double columns, but that's okay. I think this one will probably do because it'll match the image very, very nicely with what we're planning to do. Because you could create lead magnets out of PLR, so that's good. And I figured that this is going to work really well for this. So let's just go use this template. And then what it's going to do is it's actually going to create the entire thing for me. And I'll be back once it's finished doing that. It could take a couple of minutes to do that. So we'll be right back. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. That's awesome. So let's scroll down to have a look at how many pages we've got here. There's quite a few pages by the looks of it. How many pages does it have? So we have 67 pages. Now, of course, this is just the Lorem Ipsum section. Now, before we go any further, I would like to add a table of contents. Let's add a table of contents right here. So all we have to do is just click on that. And then all we need to do is click on that. And immediately it puts the table of contents on that page for you. There's nothing you need to do about that. Now, this here has been not quite what you want. Content revolution. Okay, let's go copy that. Copy this section just there. Copy that. This is unusual for it to do this. Normally it fixes it all up for you. Content revolution. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. There's a box you can just grab hold of and drag that up. And then you got the how AI is enhancing. So we can also get PLR for entrepreneurs. We can copy that. Put that into here. Ordinarily it does it for you, so I'm quite surprised it didn't do it this time. And of course we're going to shrink that down. To do that, all we have to do is go here and we can choose the size of the font. Let's go try size 16, probably a bit too small. Size 22. Yeah, not too bad. We could take that a little higher and maybe make that, say, 26. There we go. That's what we want. And now all you have to do is click on that one just at the bottom and you can drag that down if you want to. Now, of course, I want to get rid of this box because it's kind of not necessary. So I'm just going to delete that box by hitting the bin. Done. So we are now pretty much finished, except for down the very bottom where we have the Lorem Ipsum box. Now let's get the name of this content first. Content revolution. Let's put this into a text document somewhere. I'll show you why in just a moment. I'll drag the text document over here. Hopefully it won't. There we go. And then what I want to do is go here and grab this here. And we'll pop this in here as well. We'll grab that over here. Let's put that right beside it. There we have it. Now the reason I'm doing that is I want to put this into Word Genie over here. I'm just going to copy that. Now, let's scroll all the way down to the bottom where the back cover is. This back cover, I can first of all put the title right there. We can adjust it up or down if we want to. I think up would be good. Now you can't adjust the actual images on here, I'm afraid, but that's okay. At least I don't think you can. No, you can't. You can't adjust the images there. But let's have a look at the Lorem Ipsum text. Let's make sure we grab all of that. And what we're going to do is go over here to the left-hand side where it says Word Genie. Click on that. And then what I'll put down here, please add a back cover blurb for, and then I'll put the name of the document. Okay, what I wrote was, please put a back cover blurb for Content Revolution, how AI is enhancing PLR for entrepreneurs. Now all we have to do is hit enter. And what it'll do is it'll recognize that it's actually for your back cover on the actual page we're looking at here. So what we need to do here is, because it's already got it there, I'm just going to copy over the top of this. Or actually, I'm going to copy here, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and just copy that. Now, while we're here, all we have to do is go to the top of that, go Control V, and we have now managed to put that entire thing into the blurb on the back cover. Now, if we want to, we can move that up to make sure it's all fitting on the page. So as you can see, It fits on the page beautifully. It makes it all the way down to the bottom. Now you can, if you want to, you can adjust that, but I think that is perfectly fine. Scroll all the way to the top, and you can see your ebook is now completed. Now another thing you might want to add is a disclaimer form. Let's go here. And let's see if they have anything for disclaimers. No, but what you can do is just go regular, and I'm going to get the AI to, I might add a text box here. I might put a heading, drag that across, call that disclaimer, and over here, going back to Word Genie, please write a disclaimer for, what I wrote was, please write a disclaimer for this ebook, and then I put the title of the ebook, and we can just now hit enter and let it do its thing. We'll pause the video until it's finished. Okay, that didn't take long, that only took a second or two. So we're just going to grab some more text, and we want to be able to make paragraphs. So I'm just going to grab the paragraph one, bring that over here. Now going back over here to Word Genie, we don't lose that content we've just created. So we just highlight over the top of the content we just created. You need to make sure you got the right one. So I'm just going to copy over that. That's the disclaimer section, and put that into here. Head over the top of that and just go Control V, and it now puts all of that into here. Now you don't want to have your disclaimer just here, so that's okay. It may have readjusted everything here. So I might remove this page. Yep, remove that page, and then we'll put another one in. We'll redo this because it's now readjusted all the paging. So we'll just go put another one in, and it has now readjusted all the page numbers so that it's all matches it perfectly. And it's even put the disclaimer in there for you. There we have it. So is Designrr worth the price? Well, for $27, one-time payment? Yes, definitely. And I'll leave a link for this in the description down below. Okay, guys,